What if America was built on ideas that were already ancient when the Founding Fathers discovered them? What if the principles behind democracy, science, and higher education once existed in a single place, then vanished? The Great Library of Alexandria wasn't just an ancient institution. It was the intellectual ancestor of modern America. And when it disappeared, the future of nations like the United States was delayed by centuries. When the United States was founded, its leaders didn't invent democracy from nothing. They studied Greek philosophy, Roman law, and classical science. Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, and John Adams all believed that knowledge was the foundation of liberty. Those ideas, reason, debate, inquiry, came directly from the ancient world, and many of those ancient works once lived in one place, the Great Library of Alexandria. The Library of Alexandria functioned like a combination of a national archive, a research university, a scientific institute. Sound familiar? This same model later inspired the modern university system, the Library of Congress, public education as a pillar of democracy. America's belief that knowledge should be preserved and studied did not begin in 1776. It was inherited. But here's the problem. By the time Europe, and later America, rediscovered classical knowledge, much of it was already gone. The destruction of the Great Library meant scientific progress was interrupted. Medical knowledge was lost. Engineering principles disappeared. When America began its rise, it had to rebuild knowledge from fragments. The Industrial Revolution, modern medicine, and space exploration all arrived later than they might have. The Great Library didn't fall because knowledge failed. It fell because power feared knowledge. As political and religious authorities rose, free inquiry became dangerous. Ideas that questioned authority were no longer protected. And when knowledge is controlled, innovation dies. This is a lesson America would later learn firsthand. Unlike ancient empires, the United States made a radical choice. It built systems to protect ideas, freedom of speech, academic independence, public libraries, open scientific research. After the burning of the Library of Congress in 1814, America rebuilt it, larger than before, because Americans understood something ancient rulers did not. A nation that loses its knowledge loses its future. This isn't just ancient history. It's a warning. Every time education is weakened, every time facts are suppressed, every time curiosity is discouraged, we repeat the same mistake that erased the greatest library in history. America exists because knowledge survived, and it thrives only if knowledge is protected. The Great Library of Alexandria wasn't destroyed in a single fire. It disappeared when society stopped valuing knowledge. The United States was built to do the opposite, and history shows us exactly what happens when we forget why that matters.